Did you know that every 4 minutes a case of domestic violence is reported in India? And the law's intent to protect sometimes can be misused. Let's dive into the reality of domestic violence, the misuse of Section 498A of the Indian Penal Code or IPC, and the protection of women under Section 125 of the Code of Criminal Procedure or CrPC. Domestic violence is a deeply concerning issue in India, with thousands of cases being reported each year. In response to this, the law provides several protections, particularly for women. One of the most well-known laws is Section 498A of the IPC, which deals with cruelty by a husband or his relatives. Alongside this, Section 125 of the CrPC ensures that women have a right to claim maintenance from their husbands, ensuring financial support. While these laws are essential, they also spark a debate. On one hand, they offer critical protection. On the other, there is a concern of misuse, particularly in case of 498A. It's a fine line between justice and wrongful accusations. And the courts have repeatedly tried to address the misuse of legal provisions. Let's quickly break down the key elements we'll discuss today. First, Section 498A IPC, what it covers and how it protects women. 2. Section 125 CrPC, maintenance rights for women. 3. Realities and misuse, concerns about false accusations. 4. Recent developments, updates from courts and the government. 5. What to do if your rights are violated, steps to take when facing domestic violence. 498A was introduced in 1983 to safeguard married women from cruelty. Under this section, any physical or mental harassment, especially related to dowry demands, is punishable. A conviction can lead to imprisonment for 3 years and a fine. It's a non-bailable and cognizable offence, meaning police can arrest without a warrant. In the landmark case of Rajesh Sharma versus State of UP, the Supreme Court recognized the misuse of 498A, issuing guidelines to prevent arbitrary arrest. The court emphasized that while 498A was created for protection, false complaints must not be allowed to clog the system. Section 125 of the CrPC provides a lifeline to women. It allows a woman who is unable to maintain herself to seek financial support from her husband. The goal is simple: ensure that women aren't left to suffer financially, especially when they have no other means of survival. In the case of Chaturbuj versus Sitabai, the Supreme Court clarified that even if a woman has some means of income, she can still claim maintenance if it is insufficient for her survival. The court laid down a clear principle that the law's intent is to protect women, not punish them for modest earnings. While these laws were enacted with noble intentions, misuse is a reality. 498A in particular has been labelled as a weapon in some cases rather than a shield. False allegations and wrongful arrests have led the courts to intervene. Justice C.K. Prasad of the Supreme Court once remarked, "The abuse of Section 498A has the potential to destroy marriages rather than protect them." This highlights the delicate balance courts must maintain when handling such cases. If you are facing domestic violence, here's what you can do. First, lodge a complaint. Immediately file a complaint under Section 498A at the nearest police station. You can also approach protection officers appointed under the Domestic Violence Act. 2. Seek protection under the Domestic Violence Act. This law allows women to seek protection orders, residence rights, and monetary relief from the court. 3. File for maintenance under Section 125 CrPC. If you need financial support, file an application in the appropriate family court. 4. Helplines and NGOs. Numerous organizations offer free legal aid, shelter, and counseling for victims of domestic violence. Reach out for assistance if needed. Recently, the Supreme Court has urged the central government to revisit Section 498A to address concerns about false cases and simplify the process for genuine victims. In a 2024 judgment, the court stressed the need for mediation before filing a formal complaint, ensuring that reconciliation is attempted in disputes where possible. The government is also working on training police officers to handle 498A cases sensitively so that false arrests and harassments are minimized. To recap, here are the key takeaways from today's discussion. First, Section 498A was introduced to protect women from cruelty but has faced concerns of misuse. 2. Section 125 CrPC ensures that women have a right to claim maintenance from their husbands. 3. The Supreme Court has repeatedly highlighted the need for balance in applying these laws. 4. If you are facing domestic violence, take immediate steps. File a complaint, seek protection, and claim your legal rights. If you or someone you know is a victim of domestic violence, don't wait. Reach out to legal aid, file a complaint, and ensure your rights are protected. Justice is not just a word, it's an action you can take. Let's keep the conversation going. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights into your legal rights. Take care and bye.